Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
So if you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 24 years. And we also have, and our quilt shop is 5,000 square feet, about 10,000 bolts. We're open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 5 to the public. And then we also have a website that you can find at fabricpatch.net. We have our YouTube channel, obviously, with over 450 videos with tutorials and classes, all kinds of things. And then we also have a retreat center. If you want to know more information about that, you can go to our website, and we have 3 different sizes: great big, medium-sized, and tiny. Perfect for a little getaway, and that's just in our wonderful little community of Soap Lake, which is just 4 miles north. And pretty soon you'll meet the third person in our little trio. Star of the show. She's out destroying something out in the shop, So Maisie is Brianna's 3rd child. Yes. My 6th grandchild.
She rules the roost.
She rules the roost.
She can do anything she wants.
Yes, and we did make the we did make the announcement on, was that at Fabric Chat or Box Opening?
I don't know.
That people have been stressed because they only tune in to watch Maisie and her antics, and we were saying at a year old she was going to go to daycare. We've decided instead we're going to remodel the shop and
Maisie can get her own room.
Contain her.
Just keep that youngest child syndrome. Keep on going. Yeah, it's not going to happen. But, it's the thought that counts.
I also think that she likes to be out here with everybody.
She does. I think she does like the personal, likes people talking to her, likes chit-chatting, likes, being a little torment, because it's funny when she gets something she's not supposed to, she giggles, and then she'll take off.
You want this?
Gotta get you first. But she does like it. But it makes sense. I mean, having a 5 and a 6-year-old brother and sister at home, she is the center of attention. She does get what she wants and gets to play with somebody. So I think it's different if she was supposed to just sit and play quietly by herself.
Yes.
Wyatt was the only one that could do that.
Yeah.
But he's the oldest, so.
Yeah. And he was excited to go be with children.
Yes.
And she seems...
He was.
Not so much.
Maisie not so much.
No.
I think she gets overstimulated by children.
She'll do the best. And the dog.
We're not trying to take their toys, eat her snacks.
No.
Pretty fun.
All right, well, you'll see here in a bit when she makes her way back here.
And then the other thing, we have started our 12 Days of Christmas.
Yes.
So that actually started Friday. So day 1 was Friday, day 2 was Saturday. And you won't see anything today. Today, this is all you get from us today. And then, again, it'll start up Monday. So for
day 3 for Monday.
Yeah, and then it'll keep on going. So that's also on the website. There's a tab that says 12 days. So if you've missed it or thought, oh gosh, I got the day wrong, you can see if there's anything left of day 1 and day 2. There are also little videos attached. So if you want a little more explanation than just a picture, you can click on that video and check that out. And then just watch them as they go. It's every weekday. Well, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 o'clock. We put the next thing out, and then Sundays we just take a break.
And that's just when we debut it. It's up until it sells out. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, we have been doing the 12 Days of Christmas for like 20 years. Yeah. Now everyone does it. I mean, my email is blown up. Yeah, it used to be that we would send out a little email, everybody would watch for it. And when we first started it was maybe 50 people, just local people, and then it went to 100. And then what would happen is on the 12th day, then they would come and pick up their bag, and we had everything in a gift bag. Fun. It was super, super fun. And then we ended up kind of crashing our little internet.
Santa got put on the naughty list. The Santa at fabricpatch.net email got in trouble.
It did, because we were emailing over 300 people at a time, and
whoopsies.
Tracy has her. She must have fallen.
Yeah. I got booty bumped by Lizzie.
Booty bumped. Poor little honey. She mostly cries. I don't think she ever gets hurt, but she gets her feelings hurt.
She does.
If Lizzie gets up and walks away and, she
I
gets
think
upset.
there's more feelings that get hurt than actual.
Yeah, she's pretty
wounds.
tough.
She's
Yeah.
really tough.
Yeah. But anyway, so then everybody thought that we were spamming. So
Yeah.
we got in big trouble. I mean, not big trouble, but everything got shut down. And we had to.
In the middle of
In the middle.
which
Oh my
was
gosh.
nightmare when we don't have an IT group.
Horrifying. Yeah, it was horrifying to be put on the Google
So
naughty
then it
list.
started just
So-
to get on the website, making
Yeah.
it easier. I mean, it's
Just go buy it. Just go
Yeah.
come in. And then, we have now all of our YouTube friends. And so now it's just, we're just going to put it up there. There are limited quantities and buy it if you want it. It's all super deep discounts. We have a couple things that are like 90% off that you'll see. So
Yeah.
some things that we've purchased specifically, knowing that this is going to be a really fun thing that we wanted to, that we've been hanging on to. And then other things that are just super deep discounts because we, for whatever reason. So anyway, check those out every day except Sunday, 5:00. Limited quantities, no rain checks, and add it to your order. So,
yeah, super fun.
all right, okay. So
right.
box opening. So let's see.
Let's
got lots of
I've got
boxes.
Riley Blake boxes over here.
Riley Blake. Riley Blake. We just opened.
We just opened a Riley Blake
on Wednesday.
Yeah, we
What
opened
was-
the little dinosaurs.
Oh,
So yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, it's Valentine's. Oh, you know what's crazy about Valentine's is
I know what you're going to say.
that we never get it in time.
We never get it in time.
No.
When we order a Valentine line, we'll get it like March.
End of February.
I know. So
when they even say that it's due in February, we know it's due at the end of February.
no, if I'm going to make some Valentine things, I have two friends that have
It's
Valentine
now.
birthdays. Tracy is one of them.
Yes.
Tracy is a little Valentine birthday.
This is adorable.
But
So Riley Blake's finally got it right.
hey,
I
this
love
is
that.
just fun. Look at these little textures. I can now get the plastic off. So let's open these all up.
There's some stripes.
And then good red. Oh,
cute.
and red in time for Christmas.
It says, "All my heart."
Yes.
Oh, it's Wecker Fresh.
oh,
We haven't even got to the good part yet. This is really pretty. All right,
This doesn't
I'm gonna
look like Wecker Fresh. I
I
need
don't
to
know,
see
it
a
says
Wecker Fresh piece.
I know, right? It's really pretty.
And
It almost
that's
looks
the
Sandy
weird thing
Gervais-ish.
is that we never.
Oh, it is
yeah.
Sandy Gervais. That I swear that says Wecker Fresh. Oh, there's two. This one is called "I Love Us." This one's
Oh,
called
they
"I
put-
Love Us," and this one is called "All My Heart," and this one's totally Wecker Fresh. Oh, we'll have to take a look, figure this out.
I know, I'm really confused. And if you guys, it's like, well, why are they confused? Didn't you just buy this? No. It was probably 6 to 7 months ago that we saw it and ordered
Right.
it. We can't remember.
And you know what's funny? It's why would they would put it in the same box? Why would they put Wecker Fresh and Sandy Gervais in the same
Well,
box?
that's a humongous box, and looks like there's 3 of them. So
Maybe they coordinate. Maybe
they
we did it
just-
together. Maybe we did it
we
on
did.
purpose. All right. we're
We'll
gonna
know
keep hunting.
more. Look at that hippie child. This is what happens. You leave her alone with Tracy, and she becomes a hippie child.
She's still looking at like, Tracy, what'd you do to me? I didn't want a ponytail.
Ooh.
It's cute, Mace.
Ooh, it is cute.
It's cute.
Good sport.
She says, I do love it.
All right, so we do have the two kind of Valentine lines. We've got Sandy Gervais, "I Love Us," and Wecker Fresh's "All My Love." They are really cute, and they definitely coordinate together. So depending on if you're a Wecker Fresh fan and want to put some of that, but need a little bit of extra blender pieces, Sandy Gervais is just really pretty white, red, pink. There are like 3 pieces that have hearts. So if you're not someone who's like, oh, I really don't want Valentine-y, I just want seasonal red, pink, white, the feel of Valentine's, you definitely get that with Sandy's. And with Wecker Fresh, it's really cute. You've got lots of verses, you've got hearts, and that same pink and red that coordinate both ways. So it's really cool. You could really cross play with them.
And I think that sometimes when it comes to holiday stuff, we don't buy a lot of it. I mean, we might have 3 or 4 Eastery things and 3 or 4 St. Patrick's Day stuff, because I think other than maybe some, placemats, table runner, mug rugs, kind of some seasonal stuff, maybe aprons. It's difficult to do something with,
Right.
what would this collection be? 200 yards of fabric, which is why when there is something that could have dual purpose, hearts are just adorable anyway. And Wecker Fresh, if you are not familiar with Wecker Fresh, she's the one that always has hidden Bible verses.
Yeah.
These are not so hidden.
They're not hidden.
These are like bold and right up front and super, super fun. But, and again, several of us, I think, know people who have Valentine birthdays,
Yeah.
which maybe seems a little sticky to give them a Valentine quilt. But the other thing that we tend to do a lot of is throw quilts. Something that you can put on the couch seasonally. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
a great big queen size bed and change those out all the time, but something that if you just put a throw quilt on the foot of your bed, maybe a matching pillow, it's kind of nice that you can seasonally decorate. And this is not the same fabric, but it's kind of similar. So we could show you.
It's similar
this
in
one
idea. It was
that you could see.
the whole pink, red, white thing without being Valentine-y.
Yeah.
It's just seasonal. And it's fun. I mean, me being a pink girl, this could be all day
Yeah.
long. And this is Fuss Bucket. This is one of Mama's patterns. So it takes a half a yard of whatever your centerpiece is. Now, this could be scrappy. It wouldn't matter. But if you want it to be somewhat the same, it's a half yard of the center, and then it's like 12 fat quarters or 6 half yard cuts. And then I think there's 2 yards of background. In this case, we just did white. You could do a white texture. You could do something totally different. It wouldn't matter, but
super, super fast.
Super fun.
And we've made this multiple times. I think we have, 5 or 6 samples of this throughout the shop and at the retreat center because the other
love it.
loves it. Because if you have a panel, something where you want to put a little focus block in the inside, it works really, really well for that.
Yes.
So, all right.
All right,
Okay,
we
we're
can-
going to show this one first?
we can, and then we can also just leave Wecker Fresh there, and I can just zoom
And
in
just
for
do
you
it
too.
from there.
Yeah.
Maybe do you want to pan over and then pan back, and we'll start with this one so they
Sure.
can kind of see the both of them. Because again, if you look at this, you can see where these pieces are fantastic fillers, to go with anything. That's a gorgeous piece. Fantastic stripe. That stripe's going to be gone in minutes. Mm-hmm. That is so cute. I mean, in terms of hearts, there's really very few that are specifically just hearts. Oh,
Yeah,
and
I
the
agree.
plaids are great. All right, so that one is Sandy Gervais. And and there is a panel. We'll show you the panel in a minute. And the thing with the panel,
Yeah.
well,
and it's
maybe-
just blocks.
yeah, just blocks. We'll show
And-
you up close in a minute with that. Did you say and? Were you going to say something?
No.
No.
I mean, yes, but we know we show the panel.
We'll say it in a minute. And then here is Wecker Fresh. So we'll just kind of hold these up. So the Wecker Fresh, you can see that there's stripes. There's a red, a pink, and a black. And this is a clear white is the background on this. And what's nice about stripes, we can barely keep stripes in the store, especially diagonal stripes. But small, thin stripes are fantastic. It's that same red as the other line. Same thing with the pink, same color. And then this one, I'm going to hold this up. This one is with black on white and also red on white. And it's just little nursery rhymes. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Obviously, that's a verse, but there's the 3 little puppy dogs all huddled in a row. Valentine greetings. Oh, you know what I'll bet this is? I'll bet it is vintage Valentine cards.
Oh, it could be. It's really cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
probably
lots of
vintage.
verses all over it. There's Exodus 3:26, all kinds of things. Okay, so little vintage Valentine cards, black on white, and then there's also a red on white. And then this one is just little X's and O's, and this one is just the black on white. There's the black stripe. This is just a really cool stripe, and this follows along your selvage. So it's just a stripe with some hearts. And this is black on white and also red on white. This one, oh,
Love this one.
I love this one. So this is Bible verses, and then she even gives the reference. So really, really nice. So there's Matthew 11:29, John 16:33, Ephesians 36:26. All of the Bible verses about love. So fantastic. And so that one is black on pink, black on white.
What a
love
great,
this.
like if you want to just do a
For a
table
wedding
runner
toast.
for our newlyweds or, the back of a,
Pillowcases.
just something fun so that, they can put it out on anniversary, they can put it, it's dual purpose. And
This would be a great backing also, because then you really can see it. It's one of those pieces that you kind of don't want to cut up because you want to be able to see what it is. But Bible verses about love, I just don't think there can be anything better than that. And then this is a really cool piece.
yeah, I think it's awesome.
This is, I guess, how does it go? I guess it's not really directional, but it's certainly organized. Kind of cool. Really like that. And then, oh, check out this border. The border is all of those things. So it's the stripes, kind of almost eyelid-y looking, and then it's got the Bible verses. This will sell out quickly, for sure.
It's pretty awesome.
Sell out quickly. And that's what happens is all of this is on the website, linked below, but just go to fabricpatch.net. But what will happen is if you do not see it, it's because it's all gone. And so that's what happens is instead of saying sold out, it just sort of disappears off the website. So, all right, so we've got those. And then let's go ahead and look at the,
You want to show the panel?
yeah, let's show the panel. And you were going to say something and then I put it down.
I was gonna say I don't feel like it's super Valentine-y. The panel I think is just good things. Together we are good. You are my happy place. I love us. I just think it's good. Just great family sayings. I don't think it
Yeah.
always has to do with anything with Valentine's.
It's just about love.
Yeah, I just think it's great.
Fantastic. You could do all kinds of fun things with that. You could do some table runners, not table runners. Well, you could do table runners, but you could do some placemats. All you need is, here's your main piece. Just put a little wedge on this side, maybe, because that's probably about, a 10-inch square? Uh-huh. And so I'd probably do a 10 by about 5-inch and just make some really cool placemats.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
All kinds of things. And then I just wanted to show you that this is the red in the Wecker Fresh. Bright red is bright red. These would all coordinate really well together. Okay, so let's see, where do you want to start? So this, look at her hearts, very different. So we've got the hearts on white, white on red, and white on her pink is a little different. Her pink is kind of a dusty pink, but this particular pattern is just fantastic. I love that. Here's her dusty pink, so you can kind of see. She's got the pale pink and this dusty pink. This is just a texture. What's the name of their texture? Is it called texture?
It's just called texture.
Texture. Just a basic red. And then this is just kind of cool. Very different. There's X's and O's on hers as well, and hearts, but very organized. And it's clearly a stripe that runs along the selvage. And this is just red on white and white on red. And then there's this one. And it's just little...
It's just little...
Nothing. It's not a heart. It's not a flower. It's not anything. It's just little
rice
hashy marks. Yeah. Just a nice little clear red, white on red and red on white. Cool piece. Here's another texture piece. I don't know if you can quite see that texture since it's white, but it's the same as this one. It's this same kind of woven-y texture, but this is kind of parchment-y on white. And then this is her kind of main florally piece. Not Valentine-y, Amanda. I don't see a heart. It's just pretty. Really, really pretty. And so this is on pink, and this one really stunning on white.
Really pretty.
Mm-hmm. And then, a really cool, is she stuck? No. A plaid, and again, it's kind of that dusty pink with white. And then this one, it is the exact same pattern, but it's just colored differently. So in the center, there's that red and a pale pink and a white. So two really good plaids. This is that diagonal stripe, which will be gone quickly. Diagonal stripe, super, super popular. Oh, and then one more floral on red. So that. I love her sounds. All right. All right, we're going to put all of this away and we'll find some other boxes. All right, so as we were putting them away, we were thinking, so we'll do half yard cuts and full yard cuts and
Fat quarters.
because
Of
you will
the-
need the
In the Love Us, the Sandra Gervais that was laying on the table.
Yeah.
Only because that would be like the perfect fuss bucket.
Yeah.
To make. So if you did like this and thought it would be fun, it's really fast to put together. Grab a fat quarter packet, pick out your half yard, pick out your sashing, and you'd have a great quilt to put together. And then Wecker Fresh, we were going to do some pre-cuts, but it's the quilt you're going to make with that, I think it's going to be a bigger pieces, whether it's a Stars and Stripes, a Stash Buster, even a Beeline for Baby.
on the fly.
On the fly, you want big pieces, I think. I think it's a lot to see the words, seeing the verses, I think would be perfect in a Stars and Stripes stripe. So that's what I'm thinking, you're going to need bigger pieces. A fat quarter is probably not going to be enough. Half yard, maybe. I mean, if you're just a Wecker Fresh fan, you're probably just going to want a half yard just to have her stuff. But I think you're definitely going to need yardage.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to
bigger
make
pieces.
something.
Yeah. And it's somebody, Kathy, I think it was, somebody had sent me a picture just the other day of a quilt that they had finished, and it was a panel and then just a really cool border, and she said, oh my gosh, you're totally right. Nobody cared that it was a panel.
No.
Nobody cares.
Uh-uh.
It's about the fabric.
Right.
It's about the fabric. It doesn't matter.
Oh, oops, I think she's done.
Now she's done.
The other thing you could do is even with the Wecker Fresh, the verses one, just have a bunch of, love is from the Bible verses. Make that your focus piece. Make that your, let's say it's going to be, a 15 by, 30, add a border to make it panel size, which is 24 by 40, and add another border. It doesn't matter. I think
That
it's all
love piece is a piece that I would just have in my stash.
Yeah.
Just to hang on to. I love that. And you're always thinking, well, what can I make? I don't know what their colors are. They're getting married. It wouldn't matter.
Even pillowcases.
It wouldn't matter.
So I'm going to attach in that, in Wecker Fresh's All My Love collection, I'm going to put our free pillowcase pattern. It does a pillowcase for just basic yardage or directional. So even the love verses, make a directional pillowcase out of it. And I think you need a yard of your focus piece, and you can use it with a directional. So I'm going to put that in there because a matching pair of pillowcases that are just love each other is a great pillowcase to put on there. And I don't know, for me and Robert, I have a bunch of pillowcases. Millie always gives us pillowcases. I love them because sometimes they get too dingy and I just have to recycle them. But I love changing them. I don't make my pillowcases match my bed set. I have these whatever pillowcases I want. I have my pretty shams that match my coverlet, and then the rest of it doesn't matter. It's what makes us happy.
It is, and one of our favorite wedding gifts to give is seasonal pillowcases. So then they can change them out into a spring set, a fall set, a winter set, a summer set, and so it is kind of nice because kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So
more boxes.
I've got Clothworks over here.
We're gonna have to make this quick because I have a smelly baby.
Ooh, do you? I told her she was working on it. She was making some noises under that table.
She's. We'll see what this is, and then while she's unwrapping it, I got something else that needs to happen.
Does that feel good though, Nana?
Now I feel better.
Ooh. Well,
Okay, well that is
three cuts. Blue and yellow. This is, oh, look at this. We need to go this way. Look how gorgeous that is. Little baby butterfly.
Oh.
A plaid. Oh, look at the bees.
Oh, nice. She says, I like the bees.
All right, we'll get this out. I'm going to have all the cute pieces in here. I've got plaids in here.
A
But
couple of boxes.
the top of that layer cake is cool. And some pre-cuts, which is really nice.
Yeah.
It is called Sunflower Bouquets. So, we'll take care of Miss
She's, I want
Smelly
it.
Pants.
I want it.
And I have a whole other box open for you.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't even look what it was called.
Sunflower bouquets.
Beautiful.
Really, really pretty.
Yeah.
And it makes me think a little bit, so honey lavender.
Oh, kind of, maybe.
Was that? I mean, Honey Lavender was a fairly recent line that we got that had bees on it. Bees are super, super popular. It goes pretty quick, but it was more. It had kind of yellow and some gray. So if you liked that and you got some of that, but you really wanted to add more color.
Yeah, because this is really bright and fresh.
Very
Definitely bright white and that good royal blue. So it's really, really pretty.
Very, very pretty. Yeah. And I love the artsy fartsy flowers.
Yes, me too. That watercolory. Yeah.
Really pretty. Almost has a, who's the Moda gal that we like so much?
Cray Joy?
No. Who's the other one that does all the flowers? Oh, you know.
Probably.
We were sitting in front of it on Wednesday.
Oh, Robin Pickens?
Robin Pickens. Don't you think that has a Robin Pickens
Oh,
feel?
yeah, it kind of does. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That works.
All right.
And then we do have over there pre-cut. So we've got 5-inch squares, 10-inch squares, 2.5-inch strips, and even fat quarter.
That's 2 fat quarter packets in there, so you can see. There's a bunch of them in there. I'm going to put you down for a minute, okay? You want to get the dough? You want to get the dough? Yes, I do. Okay. So here are the bees. Here are some butterflies. Some really cool gingham in yellow. Nice clear blue. And in gray. This is the one that I feel is Robin Pickney.
It could be. It looks like her sunflower look. All right. Do you want to hold her? Lizzie's out.
She says she
Lizzie
doesn't want to be
says
down
no.
there.
Come here.
No, you gotta leave the you gotta leave the necklace.
One of my favorite pieces, really. I just think that that's so fresh. And this is also the same print with the white background. Not just, that's a nice, really pretty dark blue background. And then more butterflies. Always a fan favorite. And then the great big flowers. Kind of more of the bouquet, I guess. And so on the blue background. And this is kind of a subtle, what color would you call it? Would you call that a
I feel like it's a dusty
sky,
blue.
dusty blue?
Yeah. It's
I
a
think
blue
so.
a blue tint to it.
Yeah. And then there's also the white background. And I feel like I didn't necessarily notice the butterflies before. But on the white, I feel like it's a little bit more obvious. And then the sunflowers on the gingham. So we've got the blue gingham, the gray gingham, and the green. So
Beautiful.
really, really a pretty line. And it's nice that there's the supportive pre-cuts.
Yes.
So that you can make whatever you'd like. Does Clothworks do a free pattern for us?
Not usually, but sometimes they will recolor a pattern that I might have, and I'll share that. But not a lot. I think really Wyndham is the best company that has supportive stuff. I think a long time Moda did too. They required that their designer put one free pattern out for their color collection, which makes sense. If the designer doesn't know what to make with them, why do we know?
Right.
You know.
Henry Glass is good about it too.
Yeah, Henry Glass, Wyndham, sometimes Andover even is really good, but I think Henry Glass and Wyndham, I think they require their designers to pick one. I don't care. It can be squares. It can be something you did 3 collections ago. You recolored it. They don't really care as long as you have one to put with your collection. And I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know, it definitely makes it easier to purchase their fabric if they already have it planned out. You need, a half yard of 6 pieces, and here you go.
Well, and I'm going to mention too, so many of you guys did the Villa Rosa subscription. So we belong to a Villa Rosa subscription so that we are some of the shops that get the very first shipment of their 5 new patterns every single month. And so we offered that last year as one of our 12 Days of Christmas specials, was that you would get, once a month, you would get a shipment of 5 brand new patterns for half the price. Really nice, little inexpensive patterns. So if you don't have those, go to our Villa Rosa little pattern wall and you'll see all of the ones that we carry. But if you do have those, thumb through those.
There's a
It's
lot of
nice,
good
like
ones.
little recipe cards. I mean, how often do you do that? It's like, what am I going to make for dinner?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me look through. Oh, I'll make this. And oftentimes we have our classics and the things that we really like. But every once in a while, if you just want to break out a little bit,
Right, that's a good idea.
there might be something that you already have.
And if you have all your Villa Rosa cards and they're just in a pile or in a weird spot, go to the dollar store or your supermarket, whatever. Get a 4x6 photo album.
Yeah.
And just put them all in there, front to back. So all you see is the covers, and it'll be an easy flip through. You'll see, if you need one or two, if you need to fill it up and you need 4 more, whatever that might be. But it's a good, easy way to just keep it on your bookshelf, and you just flip through them really fast and see what sparks your fancy.
Yeah.
You can even separate them if you know that it's fat quarters or pre-cuts. Makes your life even easier if you know that I want to make something out of this right here.
Right.
This is what I'm doing this weekend because this is what I want to make. You can go straight to your pre-cut packet and hopefully pick, the right one you need. But
Yeah.
easy ways to store it. All right.
All right, let's see. Is there anything else over there?
I don't think I do. Oh, I should tell you though. We got. Oh, we're good. We got 2 case packs of white on whites. We did not show them here for 2 reasons. One is I have 0 in the store, so I opened it and put them out. And 2, it's hard for you guys to see. So I might put a quick picture in at the end so you can kind of see what they are. But go to, I have a white on white section, and I think there's 32 new pieces. I think it's 16 prints. I have them on soft white and bright white. Bright white is like white on white. It's this bright, stark white.
Yeah.
The soft white is
Parchmenty.
almost, parchmenty, and they're textured. There's not solids. They all have some sort of a texture or a swirl on them.
Would go more like this.
Go like this, yeah. So you'll see those, and you'll be able to see texture.
And then on the website, it really looks like it's a black on white, right?
yeah, they
So that you
fade
can
it.
see what the design is, but it is white on white.
Yeah,
And
and
parchment
it's
on parchment.
Maywood's white on whites, so they tend to do 2, like it's a double picture where the bottom is, adjusted
really
for
is.
texture, and then you'll see exactly how white it is. But it's bright white and white on white. If you like any of those, and you're putting it with this collection or any of the Valentine's collection we saw today, just put in your notes and say, hey, I'm going to put these together. Will you make sure it's the right color? And we can definitely do that. Then we can text you, call you, and let you know, hey, we'll send it if it's right, or contact you if you want to fix it. But so check that white on white section. I'll move that to the What's New so you can see that. And then also, don't forget to check clearance. We have been cleaning, fussing, making room. There's really good things in clearance along
Really
with
good
the 12
things
days
in
of Christmas
clearance.
stuff. But keep checking that, especially as you're finishing up your projects. If you need a quick border, you need an inexpensive back, you have to throw together the fastest 3-yard quilt you've ever made before. There's some really good things in there, and that hopefully might fit what you're looking for, but there's always good things. I add things at least every day. There's a few more that goes in, sometimes a lot more, but
Yeah.
don't forget to check out
So
those.
lots of clearance, brand new white on whites. Check those
Backgrounds.
out, and then
And they go really fast. If you're
They
someone
do.
who shops white on whites,
people
you
get
know how
4
fast.
yards at a time.
At least,
Because if you want to use it for your background and you want to make sure you have enough, and then you don't mind having leftovers, I will mix my white on white. Did you drop it?
Yeah, I do too. I have a tote of white on white so that if I want to do something out of my stash, I still end up having to come to the store and find a border. Of course, it seems like it's
always
you.
the border.
But yeah, they're a good thing to have in your stash. Even if it's a white on white and a soft on white, they still look really good together mixed in, whether you're wanting to do a mixed back or not. But yeah.
All right. All right. And then, so what did we do? We did 2 different, so we did the Wecker Fresh, what's that called? All My Love?
All My Love and I Love Us from Sandy Gervais. 2 very different Valentines that kind of cross-coordinate depending on what you're looking for, whether you want lots of love or just the feel of love.
It's all about love.
It's all about love.
All about love.
And then this really pretty sunflower, bright spring stuff. And then don't forget to do 12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of
We'll
Christmas.
see you tomorrow with day 3. So
Yes.
again, 5 p.m. Pacific time on our website. It goes live so you can see what it is.
Yeah. And are we putting our little... She tried to take a step
Yeah, we're putting
from
the
my
video
leg
right
to
on the
your-
page.
Right on the page. So they probably won't see it come up on the YouTube channel, right? Or will they? For people who have subscribed.
Yeah, I'll put it on so it goes up at 5.
Okay.
So they can see it. They can see it both places.
Both
But the
places.
easiest, fastest, best way to do is just go right to the website. Because it'll, of course, be a picture. If you're like, oh, got it, want it, boom, you can then watch that little 3-minute video later. But
Yeah. Yeah.
it's up to you.
All right.
All right. Have a great rest of your day.
You say
I hope
bye?
you enjoyed your Thanksgiving day.
That's her
Eat
little
that last
food.
piece of pie. That was last night.
Was that last night? What
Yeah.
happened?
She smacked the dining room table.
Oh, honey.
She was chasing a cat.
Oh.
And the cat made a really quick maneuver and she smacked the edge of the table.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to break my necklace.
All right. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.